Yeah.
Let's go. We ride in Jesus' name. Bring Jesus in and shame. Declare Jesus to the ends of the earth.
Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day 45 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A bicycle trip up the Atlantic coast of America to raise awareness that there are addiction recovery options available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So, exciting day today. Last night I was up till almost 12:30, closer to 1, before I even fell asleep from working on the video. While I was there kind of like doing my video editing, I realized that Chloe from Chloe and Paula, Chloe Myers, from Wyoming, right, Yellowstone National Park, had put a comment on the YouTube video, and I didn't have time to read it. And then I got a text, and so I was like, well, I got to check this out. So she said that she lives in Manhattan, and she was like, I'd love to meet up, like before you go. And so I was like, bet. So this morning I'm getting up early. I'm gonna take the subway for the first time ever, maybe the only time ever, up to I don't even know what the street is. I think it's like W to R, and then it's a 5-minute walk from there to the Bean, which is like a coffee restaurant and breakfast place. So I have no idea, but I'm super excited to see Chloe. Like, that's so cool. I'm so excited. This like totally made my night and my morning. Cannot wait. You'll see more of that right about now. All right, so this is Chloe of the famous Chloe and Paula group. I think the only person that was ever really on video previously was Paula when we were packing up or setting up camp. And what was the name of that little town? With the church?
Don't remember, but I know exactly where
Jeffrey City.
Yeah,
Jeffrey City. So I am so thankful for breakfast this morning, for meeting up, and I'm also thankful for all of the stuff that you guys did as I crossed America behind you, you know.
Oh no, and we're thankful for you. This guy trekked through like 3 miles of just dirt road just to make sure we were okay one night. So we definitely appreciated that.
Yeah, it was so cool. So yeah, if you haven't seen the Wyoming where we met in Yellowstone, and the rest of, we camped together pretty much all of Wyoming.
Yeah.
And then I never saw them again. But yeah, if you haven't seen that, go check out those videos. They're in the Redeeming Eden Coast to Coast tour. So Chloe, thank you so much again.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, so good having breakfast with Chloe this morning. We got to catch up, talk about old times, talk about the Trans-America Trail, talk about what I'm doing, talking about what she's doing now. This is her freshman year at NYU, so yeah, so cool. So thankful she reached out. Now I got to get on the road though. I'm going over the Brooklyn Bridge, through Brooklyn, through Queens, and I'm headed as far east on Long Island as I can get. Looks like Long Island will take me about 3 days. We'll see how it goes. You'll see more of that right about now. Yep, had to do it. Anyway, yeah, Brooklyn Bridge. So cool. I've seen this in pictures and movies again. Now I've actually rode this walkway. Awesome. I gotta keep going though. Love you guys. See you later. All right, stopped in here to Brooklyn, to the post office, the big post office. And yeah, I'm gonna send some things home. I got some postcards to send. Kirsten, this one's coming to you. Bag tag, love this city. Liam, Statue of Liberty. Yeah, your fave. Coming your way. Clark. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, it's a sweet little New York teddy bear. Okay, and something for you too, Christy. So yeah, here it goes. Y'all will see it soon. Well, I've seen that before in a movie too, and I'm not a big movie watcher, surprisingly enough. Also, hey, the Unisphere. So I'm in Flushing Meadows Corona Park here on Long Island, and it's right in Queens. There's a guy flying a drone. I'm sure you can hear it. He's doing an FPV drone, like doing loops over the... I'd love to see his footage. I bet I can find it on Instagram or something. Anyway, so yeah, this was the site of the World's Fair in 1964 and 1965, which is super cool. Sat down in the shade. I actually took like a 2-hour nap in the sunlight. Put my bike in the shade, and then I just like laid with my face and upper body in the sunlight, and it was so nice. Like I did not know I was going to sleep that long. It's 4:30 now. So I looked ahead. I'm just trying to get out. This morning was a little bit stressful. Evan told me it was going to be kind of stressful. You know, I was in the road with traffic often. Weren't really clearly marked bike lanes. I mean, they were, but they weren't. It was definitely like what I thought New York City was going to be like is what Long Island ended up being, coming through Brooklyn. So I looked on the map. I've got Queens to get through now. And then once I get through Queens, I get to like the end of the population center. You know, these 5 boroughs. It kind of ends at the end of Queens, and then it's more woodsy kind of situation. It's still very highly populated out farther till I get to some of the farmlands. But I looked up on the map for like camping and some of the sites where, you know, because of COVID, no tent camping. You have to have your own enclosed restroom facility. Looked a few other things, and right here on 25A is a Hilton. I would never stay at a Hilton. Like, it's just too expensive. It's way too much money. It's $100, like 117 bucks. I called her and I was like, "Is this right?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's a Hilton Tapestry Collection hotel." So I was like, you know what? I'll be there as quick as I can get there. So that's gonna get me out of like the crazy. I've still got some more like 12, 15 more miles of crazy to go through. I've only gone 12 or 15. Like, this has been a long day of just kind of really slowly making my way through cautiously heavy traffic. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna like swing through here, talk to some people, and then go ahead and get on the road. Hopefully I should be there, 6 o'clock maybe, hopefully, we'll see. Anyway, that would help me get the video out. And yeah, let's go for it. Love you guys. See you later. Two things I'm definitely not used to seeing. Yes, this is back. Man, it's been so long, and the gearing on the bike makes it simple. I go really, really slow going up the hill, but I don't mind that. Like, I'm not having to put in too high of a heart rate, too much pressure at all. So the other thing is Maserati Alfa Romeo dealer. Like, crazy. Anyway, let's go. Okay, let me flip the camera around here so you can see what I'm doing. Remember back when I said this? Alright, so I just climbed a little hill coming up, looks like I'm about to start dropping into the Deschutes River Valley. But I got to use my super low gear for the first time. And you know that feeling when you got your Crocs on and you take the strap from like off the top and you put it around the back of your ankle and you lock them puppies in 4 low and you get it. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, so the difference between this low gear and the Giant is almost comparable to like feeling like I had a 4-wheel drive, but I had like a Honda Pilot 4x4, and now I've got a Hummer, like a real 1990s model Hummer. I'm going 2.3 miles an hour, just enough to like stay up, but almost no effort required going up these hills. Anyway, just wanted you guys to see that. It is extremely slow going, but it's super fun because like now I'm not having to put so much work into the uphill, and I can really enjoy shifting down for the downhills and rolling with it. So let me do that now. Love you guys. See you later.
That's the cup of a carpenter. There's only one way to find out.
You have chosen wisely.
Yeah, had no idea that was gonna happen. That reminds me of when I stayed in the master's room at the Eugene Whitaker Hostel, and on the wall was a map of Marathon to Key West. Too cool. Let me go inside and check in. Let there be light. That's so cool. Man, you know, it never ceases to amaze me. My father's place. You know, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you, that where I am, there you may be also. That was Jesus in John chapter 14. Really cool. Like, I am a little bit shook that this is even a reality. A Hilton tapestry collection for $117. Like, it feels unfair. It almost feels unfair. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be here.
You have chosen wisely.
But like, how it's so cheap, I don't know. Everything's so white. Like, I don't really even want to touch anything. But yeah, man, the hills really started back today. It was crazy there once I got out of Brooklyn and Queens. Like, as soon as that ended, the hills started. I was passing like Tiffany and Company, you know, Hermes, Alfa Romeo, like so many just crazy high dollar places. And so to roll into here, it's a little bit, you know, okay, I'll take it. Yes, Lord.
You have chosen wisely.
You know, that John chapter 14 verse was actually the verse that God gave me to do what I'm doing as far as going away from home, leaving my bride in order to prepare a place for our family, a rehab that we'll live at. So that was kind of the green light that God gave me, that, okay, you know, for a temporary time, Jesus had to do it for his bride, to prepare a place for us. And so that's what, you know, kind of gave me the go-ahead on doing what I do when I leave home to prepare Redeeming Eden, the rehab, for not only my family, but hopefully many others for many years to come. So yeah, it's like 6:30. I'm done for the day. I've got a Subway. I was expecting to walk in a Subway and have them be like, it's $235.
You chose poorly.
But it wasn't. It was normal price. So Yeah, tired, feel good though. Didn't do too many miles, but so much of it was so stressful for the first half of the day. I'm sure you saw from the video, like, it was weaving around cars, watching for people opening their doors. Really high stress ride. So much to the point that, you know, after the first half, when I got to Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, I was just like, I passed out. I was so tired. Neat coming through like the Hasidic Jewish communities. And it was so strange to see because I just wanted to scream, there's freedom. You guys can be free. Like, they all had on the same attire. The women had on like these black puffer jackets and skirt and shoes and stockings and a hairnet thing, you know, the yarmulke. I don't know if that's what it's called for women. Same haircut. Like, they're following the law. They're following it to the best of their ability. But they're using that to like try and gain access to the Father, and it's not necessary anymore, you know? When that veil was torn, He's with us. So anyway, I prayed a lot for Jerusalem, especially with what's going on in Israel and Gaza. I don't look at the news often, but when that came up, I definitely looked at it and paid attention to what's going on over there. But yeah, that's it for the day. If you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Papa link in the description. I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. I know you don't either. Let's use Redeeming Eden, the YouTube channel, as a tool that we might save a life. And don't forget, this is the REACCT Tour, R-E-A-C-C-T, Redeeming Eden Atlantic Coast Cycle Tour. And I need you to react. I need you to like the videos, comment on the videos on YouTube, share the videos on your social media profiles, subscribe to the YouTube channel. All those things will go a long way in helping build Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab. Those are all things that I can't do. Like, I cannot do all that and ride the bike and cut and edit videos and navigate, and I'm the one-man marching band here. I'm doing as much as I can. I'm from can to cane every single day. It's crazy. But yeah, don't forget that Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. I will leave a link to them in the description. You can go there. You can find my bio on their website. Find out more about Redeeming Eden and about the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund. Or you can go back and watch the day one video from the REACT Tour. Man, good day. Cool seeing, I feel like I'm 38 years old, and I feel like there's a lot that I knew about life. And riding through those areas today, I realize I know nothing about life. Like, there is so much, so many eccentricities, so many things, so many people groups, so many diverse cultures, so many things, and they're all packed into Brooklyn and Queens. Like, it was just amazing to realize how little I really know and how little I know what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm at the right place tonight.
You have chosen wisely.
My father's place. Yeah, it's actually a restaurant downstairs that looks super swank. Like, I'm not going there. I'm eating my Subway. It's like they had candles and, glasses on the tables and napkins, and it looked more like I was walking past a restaurant on a cruise ship or something than a hotel. Like, it's way out there. Anyway, but hey, I'll have it in heaven, right? We got a big marriage supper to go to. So yeah, from here at the Roslyn Hotel in Roslyn, New York on Long Island in New York State, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.